Hey YouTube, it's Carla or Changing 56, and today is Tuesday, January the 31st, 2017. Where has the month gone? Tomorrow is February 1st, and the next day is Groundhog's Day, and I'm afraid he's going to see a shadow because it's been crazy here. It's been warm, it's been cold, it's been warm, it's been cold. Now it's kind of been really cold, and now it's sunny and warm again today, and then it's supposed to be cold again, so who knows. Anyway, I'm at work, and I've kind of been asked to do a video about keto and what my doctor says, but I'm going to show you what I did today. The lady that I stay with is 94, and her niece is the one that helps with her, and she asked me to make a squash casserole today. So basically, I could have eaten the squash casserole without the Ritz crackers on top, because it just has eggs and milk and cheese and squash and onions and butter in it, but she didn't have any heavy cream or cream, and I had to use milk, so I didn't fix that for me. I fixed that for them for supper, and I'm going to take you in here and show you what I did for me. We're in the kitchen. This is my little casserole. I hope you can see that. Am I? So sorry. There you go. There's my little casserole. Okay, that's my little casserole. It's 4 ounces of squash and onions cooked in butter, and then I just put cheese on top and browned it. So it's really good. I think I'm going to take a bite before I leave you today. But anyway, eating's going pretty well for me. Actually, I went down on my calories. I've been pretty good with my macros, being in good consistency with what my percentages are. I'm like 5% carbs and 25% protein, and then the rest is fat, and I've stayed pretty much there. My calories were at 1,500. And I lowered them. I recalculated again, and I lowered them to 1,200 starting yesterday. As of yesterday, I had lost 5 pounds, so that's 5 pounds in 4 weeks. I mean, that's great. So I realize a lot of people are getting negatives from their doctors. I'm kind of the opposite, although I will see my PCP next week, and I'll see what he has to say. Last week, I saw my diabetic educator, and she's been working with me for a long time. Now, I've also had gastric bypass, and the basic reason I had gastric bypass was because of all my comorbidities. The biggest one being my diabetes that was totally out of control, unstable. I couldn't do anything with it. After surgery, I lost over 100 pounds. I went, down to 113 pounds. And I never ate anything I was not supposed to, literally. For over 2 years, I didn't eat anything I wasn't supposed to. But at 18 months, my diabetes came back. And with a vengeance, it came back. And it was not pretty, so I had to go back on oral meds and insulin. And it took it a while to stabilize. Okay, so then I got all these food allergies, and I was having, trying to eat stuff and not trying to eat stuff. And, I finally, right before Christmas this year, I just thought, well, what the heck? If my sugar's going to be high, I'm just going to eat whatever my little heart desires, which I knew was not right. And my last A1C was, I don't remember, it was 9 point something or 8.6. But last week when I went in, it was 7.6, and that was only after 3 weeks of keto. It had gone down. And when I measure my blood sugar in the morning, sometimes I'm having to back off of my meds. Sometimes in the morning I see 63, which is really too low. I need to see around 80. Anytime it gets, in the 70s, I start getting shaky and start to have those bottoming out feelings. So when I woke up with it 63, I was not feeling too well. So she gave me a scale to back off the insulin. So I'm backing off of the insulin. My post meals, I haven't seen anything higher than 135. So, I'm between like 63 and 135. You can't ask for any better than that. So, it totally controls my diabetes. I understand what everybody says about it. You know, if you come off, then you're going to gain weight. Well, here's my deal. I'm not doing this so much as to lose weight. I do want to lose about 10 or 15 pounds. I would be very happy losing 10 or 15 pounds, but I'm doing it for my blood sugar and for my health. And my diabetic educator probably knows more than any doctor that I see, and she knows what my body does. She was thrilled last week when she saw my A1C and heard what was going on with me. Now, I have several other doctors. I have a bariatric surgeon, I have a cardiologist, I have a liver doctor, and all of those things are problems for me. So, you know, once I'm back on this way of eating, which for me is really not that different than post gastric bypass surgery, I probably didn't eat this much fat, but I definitely ate more protein and did not ate about the same amount of carbs. The only carbs I had came from vegetables. So, you know, it's for me, it's working well. But it's an individual journey. I can't say what works for me is going to work for you. What works for Christina, and she's the one that asked me if I would, you know, do this video, because there are a lot of people confused that, you know, their doctors are saying no. Well, I happen to believe that some of the doctors really don't know. I tend to also believe when I see my doctor next week, he's going to be thrilled. I will have all my blood drawn for, you know, cholesterol and all my liver and kidney issues and my heart and all that stuff. We'll see what those say. You know, if my cholesterol's high, we may have to back off the fat. I don't know. But once I get all those numbers and he sees what it is, we'll see. But as for right now, I'm keto. I'm going to stay this way. Am I always going to be perfect? No. But for this month, I have not had anything I was not supposed to have. I may have had a little bit too much, but like I said, I've backed down to my calories, and I'm having a hard time eating because I've kind of shrunk my stomach, my pouch back down. I'm having a hard time eating everything I'm supposed to eat. If I eat farm protein, I am full. So I'm trying to listen to my body, and that's what you need to do. If I eat too much fat, I'm going to dump. I'll know it. I did last week. I made a pumpkin, low-carb pumpkin muffin made out of coconut or almond flour, one. I don't remember which one. And I had eaten some nuts before I ate that, and it had butter in it. Oh, baddest or the worst I've dumped in a very long time. So I know if I eat too much fat at once, it's not going to work. But for me, I know what to do. I know how to listen to my body. That was stupid. I knew that. But it tasted good, so I ate all of it. What can I say? Okay, so we're going to go and taste my squash. Here we go. Good. Just squash and onions, butter, and cheese. Okay, so I'm going outside a little bit. My lady probably thinks I'm crazy talking to my phone. Okay, so I hope this has helped. I have no clue if it's helped or not, but this is what I'm doing. I try to eat my protein that works best for me. It's like baked chicken. That works really well. That fills me up. I do, if I need something in a hurry, I'll go to Arby's and I'll get a classic roast beef, and I only eat the roast beef. That's fat and protein. Or I'll go to another fast food and just get like a chicken with bacon on it and, you know, no bun. Last night I had to come in from Birmingham. I had to take a lady to the Eye Foundation in Birmingham. And so I was tired, so I went to Wendy's and I had a son of Baconator with no bun and no condiments. It was just cheese and meat and bacon. That was great. So if you're in a hurry and you need fast food, you can do fast food. But when I'm baking, I bake chicken, I do vegetables, I bake, I do the microwave bread, I do the microwave bread, the microwave muffins every once in a while. But I don't do those more than once a week. And here's Tootsie. Tootsie, say hi to the people. Does everybody see Tootsie? There's Tootsie. She wants to go outside. I know what she wants. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do this for 10 minutes, but because I rambled on. And I had a B12 shot last week, and that helped. And I have more energy, and I'm sleeping a lot. Or I'm sleeping a lot better. So that's good. No real keto flu. I've had a couple of headaches, but I think that's probably more stress than keto flu. I really hadn't had any other symptoms. Hope y'all are doing great. I'll talk to you later. Bye.